I'm Debra Pepler, and I am a Scientific Co-Director of PREVNet, the Promoting Relationships and Eliminating Violence Network. There have been several moments in the last 3 years when we've understood it was working. The partners were so engaged in the process. They were so generous. They shared really generously with each other. And what we were developing, we were co-creating. And because we were co-creating it, it's been very meaningful to them. They helped us with our language, they helped us with our presentations, because they were going to use them, they were going to integrate them into their programs, and that's what's starting to happen. They've really taken the learning that we've done collectively, and they're now disseminating that out through their own organizations. And it's been such a delight to hear how they've been doing that, how they've reviewed their own policies and their own training. And when people say, well, what are we going to do to prevent these bullying problems that we hear about in the media, they can now say, we have a training program that's just going to meet that need. So it's been a long process of understanding that together with the partners, we've been on the same pathway. We know a lot about healthy child development, and what I think isn't understood outside the field of child development is that children and youth development depends on healthy relationships. We can see how their behavior depends on that. If youth are in a positive peer group, they don't get into trouble. If they're in a group with other peers who are shoplifting and using substances, they do get into trouble. But it goes much deeper than that. It goes into the fact that healthy relationships shape brain development. They shape the skills that children need to interact. They shape stress responses and children's abilities to cope with stress. And the new research is showing that they even change genes. They even change the way genes are expressed. And children, if we don't embed them in healthy relationships, show degeneration in the telomeres, which is part of a gene that is associated with aging. So this goes from very large picture aspects of child development, from thinking about the way children behave when I have them in my scout group or when I have them in a mentorship with a big brother, down to what's happening inside every cell of their body. In today's world, youth engagement is probably more important than it has ever been. We understand youth's rights to be engaged and determine issues and participate fully in all of the activities in which they're involved. But things have changed dramatically in the 21st century. And what's changed most is youth are connected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through electronic means. And also, we as adults aren't in their worlds. Our worlds are more discrepant. We're not there on Facebook and other forms of social media. We're not interacting at the level that they are with them on an ongoing basis. And so, both in order to understand their world, but also to communicate effectively with them and ensure that the messages that we're sending out to our partners through larger media are appropriate. And again, it's recognizing that youth will understand both the complexity of the problems that they're facing, but also some of the effective solutions. And we need to think about those solutions, understand them, hear about them, and implement them with the balance of our scientific understanding and the youth's expertise about their world.